layout. Not sure if I like how the prescribed layout that I'm using puts the featured chat in. Oh, very nice. Puts the featured chat in the center of the screen instead of the lower left-hand corner. Okay, and if you see me squinting like this, it's because I'm midlife artist. I've got glasses, they're trifocals, so I'm doing a lot of this and a lot of squinting of the nose. So I'm sorry if you can see up my nostrils, that I can't help it. I can't help it. So, you know, that's what happens when you get older. So welcome to my live stream. You're welcome for this bonus content. Excuse me. So yeah, can you hear me okay? Thumbs up if you can hear me. And that you can see the chat screen. I'm trying out a new chat. I'm also trying out some new emotes. So if you're in Rumble and you like to do emoticons or emotes or whatever they're called, I created some special custom ones last night just for hoo-has to, one, see if I could do it, and two, if it would work. And Crazy Bear, thank goodness, is testing them out for me. So yeah, I appreciate that. Well, hello there, Artisan. Welcome, welcome. And everybody else who's joined in. I'm checking it out on all the screens. Everything seems to be working. If you're on YouTube and you're watching, please drop a hello. And if you're new to my live stream and you're on Rumble, please just drop a hello, a hi, a something into the chat. And let me explain why that is. I'm going to go right into my news and events here. There it is. Yeah, okay, very cool, very cool. Okay, I'm moving on over to, you see all the little fireflies? That's the chat overlay. I chose the theme. It's a pre-created theme, and I'm like, oh, fireflies sounds kind of cool for this time of year. So I clicked on it, not knowing what it's going to do. So if you see little things kind of, you know, popping on, little lights on my screen, those are fireflies. But yes, these are my emotes that you see on the screen for Rumble. I don't have that ability that, I don't think, in YouTube. So you don't get to use these if you're on YouTube. I apologize. Maybe at some point I'll be able to do that if they have it. But definitely on Rumble, I've got these customized emotes that you can use in the chat. So yeah. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is one of the reasons I'm doing this bonus content. It's not the only reason, but it is a top tier reason, is that I'm in the Rumble Creator Program. And if you see on the screen here, the different requirements that are needed for a channel to, one, be in, you know, to stay in the Rumble Creator Program month to month. And this was not the same as last time I was in it. In fact, it's a little steeper. So I do think I can hit all but 2 of these. The number of chatters is up to 75. Now that's unique chatters for the whole month of July. So like I said, if you're new in the chat, you've not chatted, you know, you've not put a comment in the chat on Rumble yet for the month of July, please drop a hello, a thumbs up, an emote, one of my new emotes that you see on the screen, and you'll be counted. So yeah, I would appreciate that very much. I need to get up to 75 unique chatters for the month of July. The other one that's going to be difficult is the hours watched this month, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4th one down. You have to have 500 watch hours on your channel for the month of July. And I might have bitten off more than I can chew with this program. They accepted me. You know, you have to apply to get into it. And I did, stupidly, because, you know, I'm a small channel. It provides an opportunity to make more money, you know, and I'm like, okay. And I remember the last time I was in it, the requirements weren't so steep. I'm in it now, and they changed them as of July 1st, not just for me, but I think for everybody that's doing it. And so, hey Ray, how are you? I'm trying out a new chat overlay called Fireflies. So if you see blinking lights on my screen, those are little fireflies for my chat overlay. Seems to be working. Yeah, and like I said, if you're in Rumble and you want to try some of my new emotes, I've got that many in there that you see on the screen. And it's made up mostly of my artwork, of course, because this is my art channel. So like the one on the left is my toast to summer. So, you know, when you want to do cheers or, one of those types of, gestures, use that one. If you need to send out a hug, use the one next to it. That's my embrace charcoal drawing. And then there's the white rose. That's for all things beautiful. And then the one next to it is a pen and ink. Well, I call it a pen and ink, but it was one of my few digital drawings that I did a couple of years ago of essentially me sitting at a desk creating. So that's sort of that. And then the planetary one is like out of this world. So if you want to say out of this world, use that one. Then the one next to it is me like in frustration. So anger or frustration, or you got Groot next to that one. I am Groot, so there you go. And then, of course, my American flag most recent painting is there as well. So give it a shot, try it out, see what's going on. Yeah, so welcome everybody to the live stream. I appreciate you coming in, but that's essentially one of the main reasons. The other main reason is I want to do more artwork and I need to keep going. So yeah, and I've got all kinds of things that are unfinished. And one of the ones that I'm doing tonight is in a sketchbook that I bought like 2 or 3 years ago, hardbound, Strathmore. And I wanted it to be my big book of loved ones kind of thing. So I would do a painting, a page or a spread of loved ones. And the first page is me and Ron because we're husband and wife. And then the next ones are going to be close family and things like that, friends and things like that. So I'll show it to you here in a minute. Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Well, use the frustration one, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth one over from the left. That's me holding my arms like that. That one's a technical difficulties, at least right now. Supposedly you can do GIFs on them, but I don't know how to create GIFs. At least not yet. So I'm working on it. I'm learning something new every time. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to achieve here. I'm trying to do more on artwork. I'm trying to get better at the things I'm learning. I've learned a lot since last week's group live stream. If you weren't here last Wednesday, I hosted a group live stream to celebrate America's 250th for the Arts Collective group on True Social. So that's on my channel. Please take a look at it if you haven't. That was fun. That highlighted the group's artwork, not just my own, but the whole group's artwork that participated while celebrating America. So it was a great time. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's last Wednesday's live stream on my channel. So let me go ahead and go back to this for a second. Okay, so that's working. All right, let's see what palette cam looks like. Hold on, palette cam, palette cam. Oh, don't tell me. Come on now. Did my palette cam just crash? It did. Come on now. See, technical difficulties. Give me give me the emote for technical difficulties. Gosh darn it. For goodness sakes. Okay, yeah, director. I'm the director too. I'm the participant and the director. Approve. All right. Unmute. Or mute. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see if I can keep this from hiccuping. There we go. I had it all figured out. There we go. There it is, Crazy Bear. You did it. That, my dear, is the technical difficulties emote. Yeah, you know, because what's a live stream without a hiccup? All right, yeah. I'll have to switch out for next time a different featured chat um, layout or overlay because I don't like how it puts it in the middle of the screen. But so here is my, this is my Strathmore. I got clips on it right now, but it's a hardbound watercolor sketchbook by Strathmore. And I don't have my, how big is this? So the pages are 10.5 by 14, roughly, the pages. So it's fairly big for a sketchbook. Oops. And I started this off, like I said, 2 to 3 years ago. I haven't touched this since 2 to 3 years ago. And this is a portrait of me and my husband at a picnic. I started it in acrylic. What happened was I did tape to give me edges. And then I took in gesso, a gray gesso, to prep the paper for acrylic. And then I started painting in acrylic. And this 2 to 3 years ago, I wasn't nearly as, and I say confident loosely, as I am now. And so, yeah, I'm coming at it with fresh eyes, fresh paint. It's going to be the Master's Touch acrylics, if I can get them open. But yeah. So, and I get my spray bottle too. I don't think I have my spray bottle. Okay, spray bottle to keep the acrylics moist. Yes, that's correct, folks. We use the word moist. Some people don't like that word, but too bad. Let's see here. So yeah, it looks a little wonky. Looks a little drab. I'm going to bring in some color. It probably all over me as I try to open this. So I'm trying to, I don't know. Let's see here. Aha! There we go. Get some black on there. I don't normally use black. I use a reasonable facsimile of black in my painting, which is usually some amount of ultramarine blue in a raw or burnt umber, you know. So I use all of that. I've got some colors here that are, oh gosh, here I am trying to pronounce this. It is phthalocyanine blue. Phthalocyanine blue, the dark blue. And I think I've used it way too much. I've already got paint on my fingers. Yes, sirree, Bob. So yeah, I hope everyone had a good 4th of July weekend, that they were able to enjoy some time out with family, friends, got to celebrate. I definitely had a good weekend. It was long. It was a 5-day weekend for me because I bracketed the long weekend with vacation days. So I had Thursday and Monday off as well. And so, yeah, I had a relaxing weekend, but it was hard not to feel guilty about not being as productive as I should be on my off time from my day job. And how awful is that, right? You know, that you, um, boy, these are just spitting right on out. Thank you. Thank you, acrylic. Um, but yeah, I, I kept thinking, oh, I gotta get so much done. I gotta do this. This is the opportune time because, you know, I'm not working. I got all kinds of time this weekend, you know, and I ended up not doing as much. Now, part of that is because I'm a big pushover when it comes to Jackpot, our dog, who wants to always be with me, sitting with me, doing stuff with me. In fact, he's probably pouting because he's not in this room with me because he'll whine. Uh, you know, so I'm I'm a mush for our dog, and so he's part of the reason, but it's more because I am not a hard-nosed person when it comes to our puppy dog. Um, so yeah, I'm getting my palette knife. So yeah, I got my palette knife to do some mixing. Um, I want to get some brighter colors in here. Yeah, yeah. Did it come up? It did. Okay. Yeah, well, I am not. That is not true, Crazy Bear. You got a growing nose. Growing nose. I'm telling you. Okay. So let me open up my picture. My picture. All right. I want to get some brightness going on here. So I'm going to get my smaller brush. And again, these are acrylics. I'll keep these moist. Moist. Um, so yeah, I had gray on the background here, and I got too much water. Seems like this is still eating up the paint. That's okay. I'll build it up in layers, I guess, because this is gessoed. So this should be taking the paint. Let me see about. Let's see. No, it's coming out. You can see that on the screen. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of myself here in this picture. Not a fan, but it was a good day, and that's what I'm trying to capture. Let's see. We're gonna do. This is a weird feeling. I'm used to this is very smooth, and I'm used to painting acrylics on canvas um, that has some texture to it, and so I'm feeling a little unsure of myself here. So this might be something I have to paint over again because I'm painting on a substrate I'm not used to painting on for acrylics. And like I said, I did use gesso, but it's not a, doesn't have a texture to it as much as a regular canvas does. So, I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to capture tonal values more than color, I think, at this point, and see how it goes. I got dark areas. I guess I'm almost treating this like a watercolor. It is acrylics, so they're water based. But so Ray, how's retirement treating you? How you doing with that? Is that doing well for you? Enjoying the time? Are you doing more art? Just curious how you're handling it. So yeah. So yeah, I'll be doing this kind of stuff more frequently, this bonus content, because um, trying to get a little bit more. Hmm. Yeah, just doing more content overall. Try to get the watch hours going. And one of the things that Ron and I are doing, and I feel like it's cheating, but I am a small channel, so what I'm trying to accomplish with this Rumble Creator Program is, one, find out if it's worth all the effort, for a small channel like mine. I'm sure it's worth the effort for all the big, channels, that are, already big. They've already grown. But I am definitely small potatoes. I'm small potatoes. So yeah, I want to see if it's worth it. If it's worth it, then I'll keep going. If not, I may, if I don't hit the markers, which is very possible considering how steep the hill is, I may just kind of get a distant. I may have to get a real red out. I may just have to forego it for a little bit, be realistic with myself about what I can and cannot accomplish with Rumble at this early stage in my development. But one never knows. I mean, I am trying to raise money through my efforts. This is my part-time job. I consider it my part-time job. And so I'm trying to put the time in. I'm trying to put the effort in. And if it's worth it, okay, then great. I will jump through hoops and try to make it happen every month. If it's not yet because I'm just too small, if reality's going to smack me in the face and say, yeah, right, who do you think you are, Steph? I'll say I'm midlife artist, watercolor artiste. you know so I'm so glad my chat's working on both platforms. Yeah, and that's exactly why I'm doing it, Zen, is you don't know until you try. And so that's kind of what it's all about. I'm really using I'm doing some more midtones than I am brights here. And I'm not sure if I like it, but let's see here. I keep getting drips of water because I'm not getting rid of the water off of my brush. I don't have as good control over my water in my brushes in acrylics than I do in my watercolors. Probably why I, I have the watercolor artiste nickname um, when it comes to online social media. Uh, some of this is yellow. Well, it's yellowish. Like up here, there's some yellow. There's yellow here. Yellow here. Trying to see where. And I can't treat it like it's oil. It's going to dry pretty quick. So I gotta work quickly. Quickly, I say. So yeah, what Ron and I are doing with the watch hours, because that's one of the steeper things that I'm pretty sure is going to probably keep me from hitting it for next month. But we don't know. We're going to try. Ron and I are on when we're not on our personal laptops or personal computers, we let my videos play in the background to get the watch hours, because the watch hours is about your videos being watched by people. So yeah, if you haven't watched all my videos and you got nothing better to do, I'm not live streaming, you're not watching something else or whatever, do this girl a favor and watch one of her videos or play it in the background or whatever. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing to help that stat, because I don't have a ton of viewership yet, and so I need to kind of do what I can to hit that marker. That and the chatters. I need 75 unique chatters. So everyone invite a friend to get on Rumble and drop in the chat just at least once. That would be cool. And then of course, if anyone in my group decides that they're going to try to do this too, I am going to be that same kind of support if and when they decide to be live streamers too, because that's what we do. That's what we support each other. And that's important. I think the titanium white's really bringing out the bright. So yeah, this was this may have been was this a picnic run that we did on a 4th of July, or just some random weekend in the summer that year? I think, and it was at a state park here in Georgia. It was nice. I really liked it. It was nice. I had a little trail around the lake, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed walking, taking pictures, that type of thing. It wasn't too bad. I'm always scared of the flying, stinging things. If you follow me on social media, you probably know by now that I am extremely phobic of flying, stinging things. And boy, so when I go outside for anything, it's always a little bit like, woo, you know. Oh, that's right. You're enjoying your new vehicle, right, Zen? That's so cool. Wow. Okay. So that is what kinda. Oh man. Excuse me. Sorry for coughing, guys. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Up here, I had sunglasses on my head. What was and they were blue. I had blue sunglasses, blue rimmed sunglasses. I think these were labs. Yeah, they were workplace sunglasses. Well, they had the logo of the workplace at the time, uh, and I thought they did good. Maybe I should get the eyes done in there, and then maybe I'll move on to Ron's face. Hey, Half Pine Forge, how are ya? How are ya? Welcome. Check out my new emotes while you're here, because that's awesome. Hello, hello. Yeah, I got some new emotes officially. They're made out of my artwork. So, and I'm getting white paint on my wrist. You guys distracted me. Oh my goodness. This is why we have palette knives, not to cause ourselves self-harm. That's not what I'm doing here. Calm down, everybody. Just getting the paint off my wrist. uh, I have a flag emote made out of my artwork uh, there. And welcome, Flago, and yeah, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. I'm trying out a new chat overlay too called Fireflies. I'm not liking that it puts the featured chat in the middle of the screen, but that's okay. That's what we do. We just check it out and see how it goes. But yeah, I've learned so much that I'm doing. I'm working on this portrait in acrylic in a watercolor book that's hardbound, and I started this 2 to 3 years ago. And so now I'm trying to get back to it. And oh my goodness. And working with acrylics, it's a little more challenging because it dries so quickly. Very much. So we're going to get some of these toofies kind of blocked in. Yes, I said toofies. Let's see. I got greenish blue eyes in this. So let's see if I can't get some of that going here. Add a little bit of yellow ochre. Let's see here if I can't get this going. Thankfully with acrylics, if I make a mistake, it dries. I can just paint right over it. So that's always nice with acrylics. And then get the iris here. So I'm just blocking in where I got. Oh my goodness. Ah, there, I got some eyes. Hello Hello there, Bandit Darville.